Hello guys, how are you all? This is Prashant. So I welcome you all to today's topic. So today we are going to learn the certain things, how to insert the data, how to fetch the data, and how to manipulate the data. So we are going to do in today's topic. As yesterday we have talked about in Python to SQL connection, how to create the database, how to create the tables, and how to show the tables. So similarly, I am going to start from that particular topic only. So you can see here just now I can show you the tables. This is my database, and in this my database there is a one table, my data. Okay, so we are going to work on the same table. Make it sure, my dear student, this is the key to start your car. Start your car means to make the connection between your Python and SQL. So make it sure once you have to execute this, after that you can go with this. Okay, like this you can go. Now there is no need to write down each and every time this import SQL connector and so many things. If you want to memorize all the things, then you can write down 4 to 5 or 10 times, so that you can memorize all the things, because it is very important. It will come in your exam time. Okay, so let's understand. I am going to execute a command where I am going to add a column which is id, and it is auto increment. It is auto increment, and it have the property, it is a primary key. So I am going to show you the table description. Okay, in my SQL you can see I am going to show tables. Let me show the tables in my database. You can see it is one table. So now I am going to check whether what is the description about this table. You can see I'm checking my now you can see name and address are the two columns in this. There is no any extra column. So I'm going to execute this command. After this line execution of this line, it is going to be increment in that. So I'm going to execute this line. Okay, executed. Now let me see what is the description. Why I'm jumping from one window to another window, because you all are familiar with the SQL, MySQL. You all are not familiar with the MySQL with the Python. So to make you understand that I am jumping from one window to another window, so that it is easy to you to understand the things. My data, you can write down. Okay, now you can see earlier it was here in this table we have two columns. Now we have three columns, and it is the primary key and auto increment. I think this is pretty clear to everyone. So now I am going to insert the data in my table. So let's see this command and let's understand how to do this one. So just now you can see there are two variables, SQL and VAL. You can make any values. SQL is executing this command, insert into data and name and address, and the values are in the string mode. Percentage s is string mode. Okay, make it sure percentage s you have to put in the values, and in the values you are accepting two strings. One is Dinesh, second is Bareilly 235. Okay, now you are going to execute my cursor.execute, and you can see my cursor.executing each and every time. I told you this is a very important function which will execute your commands. So it is executing these commands. In the place of writing all together here, I make the separate variables, and the variables are going to be executed. Now mydb.commit, it make ensure that data will reach to the file, and after the file reaching, it is going to be saved, and this message is going to be printed after this. Okay, when you are going to insert the data, then after that it is going to be count the rows, means rows inserted, record inserted. Okay, it will show this many records are inserted in your file. So let's see how we will do this. I am going to execute this. So my dear students, as you can see, this row is executed. One record inserted because I use row count, and a record inserted is this. Okay, so I think this is clear to everyone. So now let's see what is how to insert the means how the value is going to appear when I inserted. So let's see in the terminal. I'm going to execute this line. You can use select strict from my data. Okay, I think this command is pretty clear to everyone. You can see Dinesh Bareilly 235, and ID it is coming itself because it is auto increment. Now you can see I am going to insert number of the values. So similarly, this command SQL command is clear to everyone. Now in the value you can see this is a list, and in list you are inserting the values, okay, and separated by comma. So after that execution and my commit and row, this many records are going to be inserted there. So like that you can select and execute 4 records inserted. Now let's see the 4 record. Now it is going to be become 5. So now you can see here it is now you can see Mukesh, Pankaj, Vicky. You can see here Mukesh, Pankaj, Vicky and Sushan. So these are the details which I have inserted just now. Okay, so now if you want to see the details, of your table, so you can see here also, okay. So let's see how you can see execute. As I told you, execute is responsible for all. Select asterisk from my data. You can write down in the small, you can write down in the capital also, okay, there is no issue. Now for loop will execute the my cursor from beginning to and it is going to print the axis, whatever is going to transfer to the axis. So now let's execute this. So you can see Dinesh and Mukesh, Pankaj, Vicky, Susan, every value whatever you are getting here, Dinesh, Mukesh, Pankaj, Vicky, Susan. So similarly you are going to get here. I think this is pretty clear to everyone. You can go with this also. This is also going to show the details in the similar way, means fetch all. This fetch all function will help you to show the things. What I did, I made a cursor will execute the fetch all details, and it is going to move to the show, and show is going to print by the for loop. So similarly you can go and execute this one. So similarly you can see both the outputs, both the outputs are similar. I think this is clear to everyone now. Okay, now let's suppose if you want to see only the name and the address, the particular columns, okay. So like that you can, in the my execution, you can change the things, select name or address from the my data. You can execute this one. So you can see ID is not there, rest the values are there. Okay, now SQL equals to select asterisk from where the address is Rudrapur. So now you can see I am going to execute this command. You can execute here also, you can execute like this also, means you are going to make a in the variable and you are going to give that variable in the execution. Okay, so make it sure, my dear student, this is the another way that you can move. Now you can see here my cursor is placing all the values to show. So now the show will work in the place of my cursor. Earlier I used my cursor here, now the show is going to be execute the all the things. Okay, show is responsible to execution for all the things. Now my dear students, I am going to execute this command. I am going to use the where clause. I think you all are familiar with the name of where clause. Where clause will give you a definition, where means a particular data is going to be fetched from the table. So here where I'm giving a condition where the address equals to Rampur, so I'm going to fetch that detail only. As you can see, SQL is going to execute this line, and this variable is going to store in the SQL, and I'm going to execute this line. You can execute this line in this area also. Make it sure I'm transferring from this value to variable. So it should be clear to everyone, this execute function is responsible for all the things. Now it is going to fetch all the details and it is going to show all the details. So let me execute this thing. Okay, now I'm going to execute this. So you can see here, okay, by mistake it is not coming. What happened? Rampur, RAMPUR. Let me see whether the data is available this or not. What I have inserted in that. Okay, Rampur 483 and Rampur is there. Why it is not? Okay, Rampur complete string is not there. Okay, Rampur. Let me change the name. I'm going to use KICCHA, Kicha. Okay, this is a place, native place nearby me. That's why I put name here. So I'm going to execute this line now. You can see the value Kicha is there. Okay, now you can see Kicha value is there, which is represented in that. Okay, so now next, if I want to select anyone string have the PUR, anyone address string is like a PUR. This, I think you are familiar with this percentage symbol. Why I'm using, because it will find before and after. Okay, so let's execute this. So now it is going to represent, I think it will represent Rampur, Kashipur, and only these two names. Okay, now you can see As I told you, it is going to fetch two details, Rampur and Kashipur. Similar thing you can do. So now next query is order by clause. You can fetch the details in the name, order by in the name. So here you can see DMPVS. So it is going to arrange in the name ascending order. If you are not putting here DESC, so it is going to put by default it is going to be make in a ascending order. If you want to write down ASCE, so then there is no problem. If you want to write down DESC, so it will arrange in the descending order. So let's see DMPSV. Okay, 1 2 3 5 4. Okay, now if you want to write down DESC, here you can see DESC. So it is going to arrange everything in the descending order. Here you can see the descending order. So I think this is pretty clear to everyone. I think there is no any problem. So you can write down in this way also. As I told you, this is the key to start your car. Car is what? Your Python and SQL connection. So like that you can go with that. Okay, I think these things are clear to everyone. Like this, all the queries will work in the MySQL. You can write down as a variable, and you can write down all the queries here and execute your queries. It will work whatever you it will give you the result, expected result as you want. So I hope that concept is clear. This is the basic concept to connect between the Python and SQL. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share, like and subscribe. Thank you and have a nice day.